Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing pretty amazing. I got off work and took a quick nap, and then it's gonna work out, but I was like, nope, the woods are calling me, so I decided to come out fishing, and that's what I did, and it was really good. And I'm headed way that way to the truck, the Jeep, but I figured while I was walking out, I might as well do something, share something. And what I was going to share with you was number one, do things that refill your cup, because compassion fatigue is the cost of caring. We have moral injury from doing things that don't line up with our values. We have vicarious trauma from hearing other people's stories and seeing their trauma. And all these things contribute to burnout. We have institutional failures that don't promote our best interests sometimes, and toxic work culture. And we have issues with overworking, either because we engage in overworking because that's one of our avoidance techniques, one of our addictions, or we have institutions that require us to overwork or encourage it and don't promote us taking time for ourselves. Another thing is engaging in forest bathing. So I can hear the birds around me, make me feel safe. All the sunlight filtering through these green leaves decreases my cortisol and is really good for my brain. Decreases activity in my amygdala, my fear center. Although if I stay out here too late, rustling in the woods might increase my amygdala. There's a beautiful tree, flower right over here. I don't know if you can see it, blooming purple right there. Big, beautiful purple blooms. So pretty. But came out here just to unwind a little bit and relax, and I wanted to do a little bit of walking meditation. I haven't done a walking meditation with you guys in a really long time. And walking meditation is very similar to regular meditation. But what we're going to do is we're going to get our breath as always. So when we breathe in, belly gets big. Breathe out, belly gets small. And we're going to stare gently in front of us so that we don't fall into the creek or wherever you are. And we're going to concentrate on our footfalls. We're going to stay with the breath, but we're just going to think heel to toe, heel to toe. And so walking meditation, you can utilize more of your sensory input as anchors or as grounding, and keep staying with the breath. And when we find ourselves engaging in thought, we're going to acknowledge that we're thinking. We're going to give ourselves grace and love and compassion, because thoughts think themselves. Thoughts just happen. You're not doing anything wrong, no judgment. And we're going to come back to the breath, or come back to the foot, heel to toe, heel to toe. And some teachers advocate interlocking the fingers, putting the thumbs in certain ways. But you know how I feel about that, just like the mudras that we do during sitting meditation. If you want to do these things, you can do these things, but you don't have to do these things. So if you want to interlace your fingers so that you have your arms tucked into your body a little bit, and that's not something that's deterring you from concentrating on the practice, do that. But we're just going to walk and breathe. If you find yourself in thought, thinking, prognosticating, storytelling, judging, even being proud of yourself, just say, hey, that's a thought. I'm thinking. I'm going to release that with love, compassion, and grace, and return to my breath. Good job. Just walking, heel to toe, heel to toe. Staying with the breath. We're just watching our mind, and anytime we catch it chasing a thought rabbit down a rabbit hole, we're going to say, hey, I see what you're doing. And that's okay that you're doing that, because that's normal. And I love you, and I forgive you, and I'm going to give you lots of compassion, but I'm not going to engage in that because right now I'm releasing and letting go. When we take a deep breath and we come back home, and we feel our heel strike and we roll on the outside of our foot behind our pinky toe, then around the big toe, and we push off with the big toe. And some people find this very helpful, especially in the beginning, because of this sensory cortex that we're recruiting and utilizing to help us pull ourselves out of prognostication, help us pull ourselves out of a rumination, help pull ourselves out of list making, help pull ourselves out of judging, help quiet the inner critic that's always constantly bickering and bantering and judging, and the inner monologue and dialogue, and your parents speaking to you, in society, and worried about what other people think. So that's the basics of walking meditation. You can interlace your fingers, or you don't have to. Stay with the breath as an anchor, your primary anchor. Meditation is not about breathing. Remember, it's just about watching yourself, becoming aware of yourself, developing some intimacy with your monkey mind, that drunken monkey you're chained to from the moment you're born to the moment you die, or walking your mental puppy dog, whatever metaphor you want to use. And it's just about waking up and becoming aware and being present, fully present, completely present in the moment, enraptured by the now, by the sunlight on your skin and the breeze in your hair, on your face, and the sounds of the cicadas and the birds chirping, getting ready to say goodnight. And then when you're done with your practice, you can have gratitude for the time you spent and the things that you let go and the way that you loved yourself and cared for yourself and refused to judge yourself, and the grace that you gave yourself. And you can extend that to your family, to your patients, your colleagues, co-workers. And you can take this with you into waking life. Meditation is fantastic, but it's no good if you keep it on the mat. If you don't have meditation in motion, then it's not a dead practice, but it's not really living in your life. It's not serving you the way that it's supposed to serve you. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, drop a comment below. If you do walking meditation, let me know what you think about it. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. Thank you for everything you do. You matter. Your work matters. What you're putting into the world matters. Take care of yourself. You do not have to set yourself on fire to light the way for others and warm others. You have to take care of yourself first. Put on your oxygen mask, refill your cup, and then you're of utility to the world for a long period of time. And you got to do that regularly. It's like brushing your teeth or flossing. It's like this spiritual, emotional, psychic flossing, right? All right, I love you guys. I'll shut up. I can go on forever. You know how it is. Almost back to the exit point of the creek, and I'll talk to you later. Love you. Peace.